Hi Aquarius, welcome to reading. So we are going to, well, first, this reading is for Aquarius all placements. If you're not Aquarius and you find yourself here, welcome. There is definitely a message for you. Okay. Also, I just want to say thank you to everyone who likes the videos and who subscribes. I appreciate you very much, and I appreciate you helping me to grow the channel. Yes, yes, and yes. Irosuminala. Yes, we're just tapping in. This is a very calm, it's a calm vibe. We're tapping in. The messages are going to be coming from the Divine Mother, okay? So whoever you feel that is, it could be Mother Earth, it could be one of the Marys, it could be, the feminine principle, divine feminine energy, the collective of divine feminine energy, okay? Originally, I thought I was going to do shorts for this, but Spirit led me to do, we're going to do more in-depth reading, okay? So today we are going to read from the Life Messages cards. We're going to pick 3, so you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all 3 might resonate with you, okay? But go ahead and choose with your heart. All right, and this is interesting. This is coming in. Archangel Gabriel is like, choose with your heart and choose with your mind so that you can see from both perspectives. Okay, so I feel like it's a very reflective moment for you guys, especially when I did split the deck. The card on the deck was the Hermit card, which is a time for reflection and inner truth, right? Revelation. And really looking at your own subconscious and looking at how in the ways that you're staying in balance with universal law and how in the ways that you're fighting against it. Yes, Spirit says it's low tide, so it's time to go inside of the cave and do that reflective work, to look into that mirror, right? And we're also going to be divining from water. So the way that we are going to use the water today is there is a crystal quartz point in here, and this is just regular water. I'm just going to put my fingers in the water, and then we'll bring through more channeled messages, okay? So this is the other thing too, trying to really, the intention is to reach inside of the crystalline core of Mother Earth, into her heart space, and deliver messages for you, okay? And I also feel okay, so it's where I'm seeing and hearing the Life Messages cards are coming from your ancestors. The water messages will be coming from Divine Mother, and the tarot messages are coming from your guidance team. Okay? Yeah, and these are messages, what you need to know, what guidance you need to know at this time. I almost feel like it's also going to be words of comfort that are going to be coming in as well, but also things that are going to help you to reflect. All right, so I don't have my singing bowl, so I've been just snapping my fingers. Let's get started. Okay, so for number 1, these cards are a little bit, let's see. All right, we're going to go from the middle. Here we are. For my number 1. And the message card is Attaining Peace. Today I turn within to find the source of my experiences. There I find the peace that comes from seeking the truth. Today I turn within. I'm feeling my hand go to my heart. So if you're number 1 and you're feeling guided to, you can put your hand on your heart as well. And just breathe in and just be very, allow yourself to let go, okay? Today, I turn within to find the source of my experiences. There I find the peace that comes from seeking truth. Seeking truth. Seeking truth. Understanding that when you seek truth, it may not always be what you want to know or what you want to hear or the revelation that you felt it actually was, right? So there's also this energy of seeking the truth. It also comes with acceptance and patience. I understand that the riches I discover within myself have a greater value than all the wealth of the outside world. So it's this energy of speak to me, I'm listening, and asking your heart, speak to me, I'm listening, or show me, I am watching, I'm observing. What is it that we need to reflect on most of all right in this moment? right in this moment. What is the thing that is covering us, right? Is this energy, it says, covering us from being open to receiving all of our good in expected and unexpected ways, right? So it's this energy of attaining peace through patience, but attaining peace through the fact that you are acceptance of your truth, of the truth that is being shown to you, right? Accepting the things that I cannot change, accepting the past, accepting what is, accepting what was, you know? Yes. Step by step, I continue my spiritual quest. Little by little, I free myself, rising ever higher and attaining true inner peace. And again, little by little, I free myself, rising ever higher and attaining true inner peace. Little by little, I free myself, rising ever higher and attaining true inner peace. Little by little. So coming into the water, what I'm being shown is it's a baptism, okay? And a renewal through release, purification, waterfall energy coming in, so grounding as well. Just imagining, you know, the water of the earth flowing down through your crown, just allowing yourself to be washed, cleansed, purified of all that does not serve you, so that you can see the truth. Anything that is covering you, covering your eyes, veiling you from seeing the truth, any illusions, delusions, attachments, expectations, just letting it all go, releasing expectations to results, and just letting it all go. Allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to just empty and just relax. Inviting yourself to open more and expand and just empty and relax. Inviting yourself to open more and expand and feel the peace that you truly are. Feel at one with the earth, with the harmony. Allow yourself to just relax and release, relax and release. I free myself, rising even higher and attaining true inner peace. I'm feeling the smoothness of the rocks, as if, like, you know how when you're a kid, like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna just jump on the rocks, right? It doesn't matter. But then when you're adult, you're like, oh my goodness, that is way too smooth. I'm gonna slip. I feel like I might break my ankle, I might break my neck. Is there another path I can take, right? And so there's this duality, okay? There's this comparison of you trusting when you're a child and just going for it, and just knowing that you're completely safe because that's where your heart is leading you. And then this other part, when you've grown up and you've had a chance to let limiting beliefs build up, to let emotions that no longer serve you build up, to build up resentment, to build up doubt, you know. And there's this process that Spirit is asking you to look. Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you keeping yourself in the energy of drama? Okay, where are you creating karma for yourself, where you are putting more boulders on your path than needed, right? Where are you doing this in your life? This comes from addictions, bad habits, and any of this are things that do not expand your heart into the energy of love, joy, acceptance, forgiveness. Okay, so it's like there is no right or wrong. It's just, how long do you really want it to take? Are you going to be in resistance and you're going to be comparing, always looking for another path, rather than just trusting that the path before you is the one of your highest joy, the path of least resistance? Okay? Yeah. And with that, let's see what your guides want to say. Add into it. Ooh. Yeah, step by step. There it is, step by step. Okay, I continue my spiritual quest. So I feel like this is what this is. What is this step by step? Iratina. Making sure that you stay grounded. I'm hearing that. you know, because that's going to help you. And bathing yourself in the white light of spirit all the time, or in the water of the earth, right, to purify yourself out. Also drinking more water, spending more time in water, by water, with water, all of that is going to be very purifying for you. Ito namo. He said no. Oto kuwa. Kitara. And also regularly asking your spiritual team to come in, and let's identify where there's uncertainty and confusion, where there's doubt and fear, and allowing a light to come into your body, or allowing the water to go into those spaces and just wash it out, and just watch all of that energy just flow through the bottom of your feet. Okay, so it's coming down through your crown, and it's just like flowing through the bottom of your feet, just letting it all go out. And especially focusing on the tower, especially focusing on the sacral chakra. Okay, that's gonna bring you harmony. So when I'm looking at the tower, I see release and revelation, right? And I'm looking at the 1 and the 6, and I'm seeing that you becoming one, this purification, this unity, right? And that is you becoming one with love, with unconditional love. So the process of purification is that. It's releasing anything that is not in alignment with unconditional love, right? So there goes the release. And then the 6, with this energy of when you're releasing that, you're coming into harmony. For me, 6 in this particular reading is representing harmony. It's representing union, okay? The Lover's card. And that's where the revelation comes in, where the truth is shown to you, and it's lit up, it's illuminated for you. So there goes the spiritual awakening, right? In whatever way it is, and how you were either attaining peace or how you wish to attain peace. He says no jumpers. So that's another thing too. There's a difference between like spontaneity and this, and then acting based on fear because you're afraid of an outcome, or you're acting to control an outcome. So really, in each choice, every step that you take, ask yourself, are you stepping forward because you really feel inspired to do so, or are you stepping forward because you are afraid of something happening and it's your way of controlling an outcome? And oftentimes when you step forward based on trying to control an outcome, an expectation, and a result, you are doing it from the ego, and you usually step off of your path. You step out of alignment with your highest truth, with your highest joy, and that's when you step into a lesson. Okay, some of those lessons look like delays, they look like obstacles, they look like tower moments, they look like loss, they look like suffering, they look like pain, in some way, shape, or form. But remember, it doesn't matter where you step, you're always going to end up in the same place. But when you are trusting, more of your steps are going to lead you to lessons that bring you more joy and happiness. But there's always going to be a moment where you may need to learn in another way, because you need that spiritual awakening. You need it to be juggled up that much so that you can really see the truth. Okay, and that's when we got this Queen of Acorns coming out, passion and creativity. So whatever this tower moment is, or was, because I almost feel like this might have been in the past, it is the thing that is helping you to really tap into your passion and creativity. It may be this offer of you opening, to creative solutions. Thank you, Gabrielle Bernstein. And something happened, and it made you relook at something, and it made you reignite something within you, because you said, I no longer will tolerate that. I will no longer tolerate standing in fear or doubt. I no longer am going to tolerate, not trusting myself. I'm no longer going to tolerate that relationship or that job or whatever that is, or that mindset or that belief or despair or sorrow. I'm no longer going to allow myself to sit in that energy, because I claim peace. Okay, yeah, boom. That is for my number ones. If this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know in the comments if you feel guided on how it hit for you, what resonated for you. I would love to read it. Thank you so very much, and thank you guys for subscribing as well. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Let's go on to number 2. I'm just setting my cup on my Sardic onyx so that I can clear the energy. Okay. my number 2, Spirit. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Boom. Ba-boom. All right, number 2s. I really feel like right now, like, you're really in, like, super duper harmony. And so music is going to be, like, such a lifeline for you. It's going to be a key for you, all right, for whatever this is that's coming out. So let's see. What do your ancestors want to say to you right now? Take from the middle. I am free. Okay, look at that. Today I find the veil of my ego. Today I find the veil of my ego. All right, so I'm hearing place your hand on your solar plexus. That's right below your heart, above your belly button, your diaphragm area. You're invited to, okay? As we use these words to activate and clear ourselves. Irotina. I am free. Today I find the veil of my ego has lifted and a vision of my new life has appeared. I'm being guided to say this 3 times. Today I find the veil of my ego has lifted and a vision of my new life has appeared. I am free. Today I find the veil of my ego has lifted and the vision of my new life has appeared. I am free. I am now focused on my inner growth. I am free. Now I am focused on my inner growth. I am free. Now I am focused on my inner growth. I am free. I listen only to the voice of my heart and remain steadfast in the energy of love that I find there. I am free. I listen only to the voice of my heart and remain steadfast in the energy of love that I find there. I am free. I listen only to the voice of my heart and remain steadfast in the energy of love that I find there. I am free. I am now free of duality, fear, and judgment, and I move forward on my path to inner peace. I am free. I am now free of duality, fear, and judgment, and I move forward on my path to inner peace. I am free. I am free. I am now free of duality, fear, and judgment. I move forward on my path to inner peace. Okay, so at the end I was getting distracted. I was getting really distracted. So I feel like you guys need solitude, okay? You definitely need solitude, and I feel like that solitude, going out into nature, if you have pine trees or mountains or rocks, like being by that energy is going to be beneficial. Oh my goodness, look, that's where she's at. I just noticed that, okay? I just noticed it. And the other thing is singing, I am free, okay? So out in nature, hand on solar plexus. But right now, I'm being called to do the Kubera Mudra. All right, so let's see. There's your thummies, okay? And then there's your pointer. There's your middle finger. Your thummies and your pointer and middle finger are all going to come together like that. And then these ones are going to curve. Your pinky and your ring finger are going to curve in. Okay, so you can do this with me right now if you feel guided to. And we're going to sing. I have to uncross my legs. Just letting my energy flow up, because already we're starting. This mudra is very powerful manifesting mudra. Like whatever affirmations or thought or word that you've used when your hands are in this mudra, it's super powerful. So you can definitely use it for grounding. My energy is just flowing up. I'm just allowing it. Please bring down a pillar of white light to everyone who accepts it. From source all the way down into Mother Earth, we are all connected. That was my alarm, so I'm so happy that was actually a thing that we needed to make sure the pillar of light was upon everyone. All right, yeah, there's no jumping energy here, all surrounded by that beautiful light. I am free. I am free. I am free. So put that focus, that word, that affirmation into your solar plexus. Try to get it into the center. So sometimes when you're doing affirmations, if you place it in your body, you might feel it like on top of the body part. We want to put it inside of the chakra. Okay, so if you can imagine a beautiful yellow, like pale yellow, bright chakra. Okay, it's like an orb and it's glowing and it's right there above your belly button, below your heart, and it's just expanding. We're going to see the words I am free right there. Put it in. There you go. I am free. When you sing an affirmation and you go up and down in octaves, it actually helps to clear even more, okay, of the energy there. And when you place that affirmation and you sing it and you focus on a particular spot within your body, okay, it helps to direct the energy right there, right there. Yes, it's interesting. I'm seeing some gremlins, and I'm seeing, and not really seeing the gremlin. I'm seeing, what's his name? The little guy, Gizmo. And I'm seeing some witchy energy. Okay, so, okay, Spirit says that's okay. I'm going to put my one hand into the water. Mother Earth is coming in. Let's get it. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. So holding that note out, the E, is very clearing for all of your chakras, okay? But holding it out allows you to really open and allow the divine to come in and to fill you with unconditional love. All right, so when you're singing, it is a way for you to free yourself and to open your energy and allow yourself to automatically receive whatever the healing is that is needed for that time. All right, so right now, what's healing is the release of fear, the release of feeling limitation, the release of feeling stuck, the release of insecurity, the release of uncertainty, the release of confusion, okay? All of that is being released, the release of judgment, the release of duality, right? You understanding it, but you not going from one side to the next, you staying in the middle, you walking the middle way. Yes, and that is the path to inner peace. I move forward on my path to inner peace. You know, so Spirit is bringing up, coming through, what is that affirmation for you? What is it that your soul wants to sing out? And you can get lost in it and completely allow your energy to open so that you can receive whatever the blessing is, whatever the miracle is, you know, whatever the manifestation is, whatever the wish fulfillment is, opening you to receive. Your good comes in over calm seas. So singing also helps to reset the vagus nerve, putting you in a state of relaxation and calmness. All right, allowing you to open to receive. It also puts you in a place of non-judgment. Yes, yes, and yes. Very powerful energy. So let's just go on in. Let's see what else your guides want to add to this. I listen only to the voice of my heart and remain steadfast in the energy of love that I find there. Okay, so that's what, there we go, trusting. There's the traveler, adventure and potential, the gazelle, and then king of acorns, optimism and innovation. This is really powerful, all right? So really, really trusting. And there's this energy with the king of pentacles, taking action, trusting and taking action on what brings you more peace, and knowing that it's almost this energy of if you're taking action on something, like you might be nervous at first, right? Maybe to take action to share something, or to start something. But once you get started, that nervousness really should disappear, okay? Because now you're coming into your heart, and you're allowing yourself to really get lost in your heart space, and in the joy of whatever it is you're taking action on. All right, and it doesn't have to be, I feel like it's something, creating something, because it's the King of Pentacles, material energy coming in, and the innovation, but it could be something else as well, okay? It really should kind of just release and just go down. But if that nervousness, if that that fear, that doubt doesn't dissipate, while you're doing the action, then it's time to go ground your energy. It's time to take a time out. It's time to take a rest. It's time to go into the peace, all right? So that way you can restore, reset, recharge, rejuvenate, regenerate, and then come back in and take whatever the guided action would be. All right. Remember that the King of Acorns, the King of Pentacles, is very grounded. All right. Very, very grounded, but also knows when to rest and knows when to surrender. Right? Knows when to graze, because here goes, this is the horse energy, and knows when to go, go take that race, go run wild and free. All right. So it's also like this mastering of balance, by you just allowing yourself the moment of peace that is needed when it's needed. Okay. And also learning to integrate peace in everything that you do, and an understanding that that's kind of your new vibration, and it's really pretty beautiful. And the things that you're going to be able to create, because you're coming from this place of all is well. I'm fully trusting. I believe in my potential. I'm ready to explore whatever it is that you're exploring. It could be physical, like you're actually driving and exploring, and maybe taking videos and photos, or writing, while you're on this adventure. Or it could be something where you're just going to do some creative thing at home and you're venturing. Or it could be you rearranging your house in a new way, and that's a new adventure. But there's this calmness and this peace that is really wanting to come through to you, to support you, and receiving beautiful energies as you are acting in inspiration. Okay? Yeah. That's really beautiful. 7 of Shells on the bottom, choice and ambitions. Yeah. So again, that choice of when to act and when to surrender. And that's going to help balance it out, because I'm noticing that the horse and the gazelle, they're both like, animals that like to run free, run fast, right? But then over here, there's this energy where you're just sitting and you're grounding, you're relaxing, and you're not taking any action. You're just opening and receiving, all right? So I feel like you are finding that, or this is the thing that is going to help you to realize there's your missing piece. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you, number 2s. We are going to go into number 3. Yeah. Let's get it. Eros namata kadorishinita. Very good. So for my number 3s, I'm hearing rest in peace. So I don't know if I'm seeing 13, 14. Yeah, so you guys are definitely healing from an ending that's just happened. And whatever this ending is, it's forcing you to come into a place of patience. All right, patience equals peace, right? Patience and peace. I am perfect poise and perfect peace. So it's helping you to still your mind, helping you to practice the art of the stilling of the mind. Be still and know that I am God. That energy that was often used by Edgar Cayce when he was going into meditation. He would just repeat that over and over again, and then he would allow himself to, how do you want me to say that? to be enveloped in the unconditional love of the Holy Spirit, right? And then he would go into his trance and he would just receive his downloads. But when he was receiving his downloads, he also was receiving his restoration and his regeneration. So I feel like for my number 3s, also meditation is going to be something that is really important for you at this time. What do your ancestors want to say to you? Pick from the middle. Irodina. Shitanamu. Watch number 2 if you did not, okay? For my number 3s, please. Thank you. If it's the same thing, yeah, I was about to say. Boom. There's definitely a message for you guys in number 2 as well. Growing. Today I understand that I am here to learn, to discover and grow. When I nourish myself with my inner light, my inner divinity grows. Let's say this again. This is interesting. So we've been doing these like hand things. Spirit has been like bringing things through for each group to do hand thing. And you guys, it's like a diamond that Spirit is wanting us to do. So if you're invited to do it as well. All right. Today I understand that I am here to learn, to discover and grow. When I nourish myself with inner light, my inner divinity grows. When I study the messages that life brings me, I am improved in the eyes of God. When I strike a balance between the material and the spiritual worlds, I am freed of inner conflicts. In these ways, I grow my own soul. So what I'm feeling right now, as I'm almost like I can feel Spirit is almost pressing my hands down onto the table, and I'm releasing. It's almost like my heart is opening and releasing as the 2 fingers of the diamond touch together and the hands are closed like this. So what I feel is that your heart chakra really needs to be balanced out. Okay, so releasing resentment, releasing grief and sorrow is coming through as well. So possibly of whatever this thing was that you just lost or just came to an ending. All right. You just offering the energy of acceptance, knowing that whatever just ended, it's allowing you to grow. It's allowing your soul to grow. And it was divinely orchestrated, okay, because it was something that needed to bring you back into balance, okay? When I strike a balance between the material and the spiritual worlds, I'm freed of inner conflicts. In these ways, I grow my own soul. So this is also saying it's finding your special way. It's like, how much time are you spending with your soul and doing your spiritual work? How much time are you spending with your family? How much time, are you spending with just yourself and your inner child? Okay, which is a little bit separate from, and I'm saying it like that because I'm seeing and I'm feeling it like that. Your inner child. I'm sure you can tap into your inner child by meditation, but your inner child wants to play. Okay, so it's like meditation, play, and then how are you incorporating spending time with your family, and then your career or your business life, right? How are you balancing those things out? And also, how much of your time are you giving to the past? Are you giving to grief? Are you giving to feeling unworthy, insignificant? How much time are you spending thinking you're not good enough? How much time are you spending fighting with yourself, saying I'm not ready, right? So it's this energy of allowing yourself to really look at that through the lens of a spirit, through the eyes of God, right? And you really looking at it with non-judgment and allowing the truths to be revealed to you. Okay, so your angels are around you very strongly as well. Yeah. Mother's coming in. Okay, so there's something when I strike a balance. So you guys may have been having a lot of like references to sports stuff, like home run, or I just did a home run, or that was a home run, or I just made a goal, or there's something with sports. You might be seeing images of jerseys and like numbers, and these things are speaking out to you. You might be also, some of you guys have you guys are psychic mediums, all right? So you either are opening to that gift, or you know you have this gift, and you may be being visited by people who've passed over that were into sports and that kind of thing. And there's this energy of allowing your gifts to grow by opening to new energies and to new ways of using your gifts as well. I almost feel like that is almost like a side thing that Mother Earth needs to mention to somebody, so that might not be for everybody right here, but it's definitely needed to be heard by some of you guys. All right. And so spending time in nature and just working with your ancestors or working with your guides to cultivate your gifts, you know what I mean? Like in certain things, like psychic mediums, working with psychic mediums that have passed on and asking them to be a part of your spiritual team to help you develop your psychic spiritual gifts. So I said both because there's a difference a little bit between your spiritual gifts and your psychic abilities, right? There's different ways that you're going to cultivate those, that you're going to grow those, that you're going to accept those, all right? Like different things. So, When I nourish myself with inner light, my inner divinity grows. So there's also this energy coming through. I almost feel like you guys need to watch number 1 as well. Bathing yourself in light. So this comes from the Emerald Tablets. It comes from Thoth, who's also known as Hermes or Tahuti, okay? And it's you bringing in the white light, calling on the 7. And in this energy, I'm realizing that the 7 lords are also like 7 archangels, but you can just call on the 7 or on your spiritual team, okay? Or just call on God, Goddess, or Universe, Mother Earth, whoever you want to call on, and ask them to fill you up with light. And you imagine that in the center of your brain you are being filled with waves of light, and then you bring those waves of light out throughout your body, and it reaches down to your feet, and you continue to receive that until you feel completely let go. This is expanding and growing your light, okay? So Melanie Beckler, she's a YouTuber, angel healer, and she has a lot of meditations, and some of her meditations she uses a lot of angel light to grow your light. And she's like, grow your light, become the lighthouse. So a lot of you guys, that is something to incorporate in your meditation. That's like a daily thing of bringing your light back to you, because this is definitely my pile where you guys are like tapped into your third eye, you're tapped into your gifts. Some of you guys are either using your gifts for service already, or you're about to. Some of you guys are, changing careers, this kind of thing. And so it's important that you learn how to regenerate yourself somewhat quickly, right? Because you're just like kind of like walking around kind of like a crystal, right? So you're transmuting. So that also might be one of your gifts, as well as the ability to transmute the energy within the room, within people you hug, within people you speak to over the phone, within people that look at you. Some people have the skill of, when you look at them in the eyes, they are transmuting energy, right? But what's also happening is that you're being depleted as well, okay? So doing that little light exercise is going to help you grow your light, help you strengthen your light. It's going to help you also strengthen your pillar of light around you, so that way nothing can drain you, all right? That you're not conscious of. Yes, boom, boom. That was a lot. It was a little bit different from the other 2 piles, but that's what came through from Mother Earth, okay? So, boom. Let's go into, let's see what your guides want to say. What else do you want to add to this? I'm seeing, when I study the messages that life brings me, I am improved in the eyes of God. Strike a chord. So some of you guys, there's something with, There it is. There's something with music and the lyrics in music, especially music where there's heavy guitar or it's acoustic guitar. Maybe you might be listening to a song right now that's acoustic guitar and there's a message in one of the lyrics. And you're meant to study it. And it's also this energy of the psalmist coming through. You know, there's people that just study the or the Psalms. I said palms, right? But that's the way it came through. Where you just study it. They just study one, you know, and just over and over again and meditate on it, write about it, become one with it. So there's the messages are very strong for you at this time, but there's one in particular that is going to unlock a door for you. And I feel like it has something to do with getting over heartbreak. Because I'm hearing Gabby Barrett's one of the good ones, and I'm also seeing the video. So yeah, healing. There it is. Temperance, the zebra coming into balance. Boom. Balance and harmony. So I feel like the guides are just basically, they're putting their stamp of approval on everything that we just shared with you, especially what was in the beginning about coming into balance, that came through from the ancestors, from the card, okay? And that's also going to, when you come into balance, it's going to help you have more control over your spiritual gifts as well, because you're going to have very clear discernment. Yes, Irotalala. Thank you. 8 of Crystals. Dedication and progress. So, and it's the water buffalo as well. And for me, I just bringing me in even more like psychic type of energy, only because it is the water buffalo, right? But a need to ground yourself. And a need to be very dedicated to your self-love, self-care. So another way to strengthen your psychic abilities, but just your gifts and talents in general that you were born with, or the ones that you acquired through time. Self-love, self-care is going to strengthen that. You'll find that if you haven't been sleeping and you just take a day off from work and you just say, I'm just going to sleep today, the next day, all of a sudden your intuition is stronger. All of a sudden your visions are stronger. All of a sudden your dreams have more your ability to lucid dream increases, but your dreams, you'll have more than one dream, and you'll be like, oh my goodness, they were so vivid, and you remembered them, and you'll be able to write them down, and then you'll be able to either come back to them or decipher what it is it's trying to say to you, all right, or whatever message you need to deliver to someone else. There's also a need. I didn't pull this many cards for other people, but there's this need for you guys to close your crown to the collective, to mass consciousness, to cut all cords to mass consciousness. Okay? Yeah. There's a fly, because it's going to help you to raise your vibration. Yeah. Emperor energy. And it's going to help you to focus on creating stability for yourself. 3 of Acorns, foresight and exploration. So that way, yeah, there's going to be a lot of vision quests. I feel like with you guys, there's going to be a lot of time where you're just going to be working with your guides, working with spirit. Like that's this time that's about to come to you, or you're already in that time where you're working very heavily with spirit. So that's also why the need for balance is coming in, because you are really about ready to like share a lot of things, and you're going to need to have that playfulness, that joy. You're going to need to, spend time with your family and friends, because remember, although you came here for a purpose, right? Part of that purpose is for you to experience life and to connect to others, right? And to enjoy community and relationships. So some of you guys are definitely being prepared either for a stronger relationship or relationships, or for a new community, or a strength and authority in a community is what I just heard. Page of Crystals, ideas and discipline. So there's this energy of dedication and discipline that's coming in really, really strongly. So whatever it is that you are being asked to do, Spirit is asking you to do it consistently every day. So learning to create balance in your day every single day, is going to probably be the thing that's going to help you the best. And utilizing music to do that. Yeah. This giraffe is so beautiful, but you are starting to see things from a higher perspective, you know. Hold on, I'm hearing something. It's what is it? Three of Wands, and they're saying the transformer of the winds. So Three of Wands isn't here, but it's this energy of, okay, so it's the four that the archangels are helping you to transform, because I always see the winds as the archangels, the four winds, Archangel Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, and Uriel. It also could be the four archetypes, the serpent, jaguar, hummingbird, and eagle as well. Some of you guys might be starting to study shamanism, or it's an invitation, or that's a confirmation for someone out there that they're calling to you, or working with angels for doing angel healing, angel messages. That's where this foresight is coming through too, and that's also again why the psychic energy is coming in, because you're being called, you're being asked to answer the call. A lot of you guys for Pile 3, you've been fully activated, or you will be, okay? And so your gifts are going to start to really show, and you're going to start to see them, like, because you're like I'm awake, 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 right? And so you are going to start witnessing your own divinity. You're going to start witnessing the God in you, and you're going to see it as that, right? And it's this union, but it's like it's a gratitude and a humbling and a blessing to be able to be conscious of watching spirit express, create, receive through you, through your vessel, right? So that's also why there's this tremendous growth that is happening within you right now as well. All right, number 3, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so very much. All right. Yes, namaste, everybody. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the comments. I really appreciate yeah, I appreciate the love in the comments, but I also love knowing how the reading hit for you and what resonated for you and that kind of thing. And I just hope that all the messages that flow through us support you in some way, shape, or form, or help you in whatever it is you have gone through, are going through, or what you're about to go through, you know, the journey ahead. Yes, yes, and yes. So thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Boom, boom, boom.